y'all, welcome back to Shannon and Shelby, If I Bought This House, episode 4. So let's jump right into the listing, and I'll link all the deets of this house in the description. So first up is this living room. And this looks like an awesome space to me. I'm not a fan of the colors. I think it's too much brown from the carpet to the walls to the stone. It's like brown, brown, brown. So from the pics, the carpet looks good. I would rip it out if I could, but if there wasn't enough in the funds, that's something, that maybe could wait. But putting down maybe like a darker wood kind of plank vinyl floor, something like that. I'm a fan of peel and stick. I've done it several times. It works. So what I'm about to say next, and let's jump to that picture so you can better see it. Let's go. Okay, so this pic, same living room, but this stone wall, this is going to be an, oh my God, no she wouldn't opinion, but I would totally paint the stone a warm white. I would carry that color up the ceiling, excuse me, and I would leave the brown beam. So the white that I love, love, love more than anything is Sherwin-Williams Alabaster. It's a very warm white. It's a neutral white. It's not like stark. It's so beautiful. So I would paint the trim that same white and do a neutral color, like so. I would totally paint the trim the same white and do a neutral color like Sherwin-Williams Alpaca or Benjamin Moore Revere Pewter. They're very nice, light beige grayish, and they go well with that Sherwin-Williams Alabaster. I actually think I would do, I'm going to do an AI revamp of this house. If you're familiar, you can go over to the community tab, and it's where I take a room and do an AI rendition of what I would do. And so it can kind of give you like a visual representation of how the space could look. So head on over to there later on. That's coming soon. So let's go on and see what else we got. Okay, so there's parquet floors throughout this house. It would be a big chunk of your funds to totally change all this. If you had it, great, but I think that they could totally work with the space if you leave them. You just work around them with your paint, your furniture, your decor, some throw rugs, and they could totally work in this space. The brown trim, I think, draws attention and makes the space look smaller, like boxing it off. I would take those same neutral colors on the wall throughout, paint the trim white. The chandelier that they have in here, I'm going to try to zoom in and see if you can see it. Hopefully it's not going to skip my pages around. But I would spray paint this black, and I would actually leave it. It could totally work. Okay, again, parquet floors. This looks like a living room sitting area. It has nice built-ins. I would paint them white, a new wall color paint, and maybe a new light fixture or fan, and then of course your furniture and decor and all that stuff. I would take, when we talk about curtains, I would do them ceiling to floor. It just, even though, the windows aren't from ceiling to floor, when you do those curtains that way, it just draws your eye up and makes the space look bigger. So let's go on. Okay, so the little front entryway, it looks like there's those spindly things. I don't know if you've seen them, like 1970s things. You could take them out. I don't think they're load-bearing. Or you could totally, if you're a plant person, do some macrame hanging plant holders and do some greenery in there. I think that would look cute. If it was in the budget, you could do a new front door with some glass panes. It would totally let the light in, open the space up a bit. The gas heater is what it is. I don't know if that's their only heating source in the house, so you could, see about that. I've taken those out before because it just didn't make sense. I didn't need it. I had central heating and air, but they also, sometimes houses do that, or people, who own those houses will put gas heaters, but you could, you just have to see about that. So let's go on. Okay, so the bathroom, not terrible. I would do an extra tall shower curtain. If you know me and have seen me, it totally, opens up the space, makes it look bigger, draws your eye up. I'm telling you, if you haven't done that trick, you just need to. It just makes such a difference. So they have a black vanity countertop already, so I like that. I would just paint that wood a nice warm white. I would take out that medicine cabinet and put around, a modern mirror up or some other kind of mirror, just something different than that. Okay, let's go on. Okay, so this kitchen, holy wood, it's everywhere. I'm not a fan of the white appliances. If there wasn't money in the budget to change them, you could leave them, but if there was, I would go with a black or stainless. For sure, I'd be painting these cabinets. They look like they're probably solid wood. Let's see if I can zoom in and kind of hold it so it'll stay. It looks like they're solid wood, so they're probably a really good, really good cabinet, but I would paint them. I would take that white. I would do that Sherwin-Williams Alabaster white or some kind of warm white. I wouldn't want to do a stark white, but I'd take it all the way up to that wallpaper. from the top, from the top cabinets all the way to the ceiling. It will really draw your eye up and open up that space. Excuse me. You could even do like a two-tone cabinet. You could do white uppers with different color lowers. I've done a sage green before and Sherwin-Williams Evergreen Fog. It's like the perfect muted sagey green. It looks really nice with the alabaster and all that. Or you could just do it all white to make it really clean. You could do Giani countertop paint, of course. I love that. And like the white marble, that would look awesome. What else? Oh, peel and stick backsplash. They really hold up. I mean, if you had money to do tile, great, but you could always do like, I would really like an octagonal tile kind of thing for this instead of maybe a subway tile, just change it up a little bit. So that would look really good, I think. Here we go. This is the little, looks like a probably breakfast nook area, little dining nook. Maybe just update the lighting, of course, painting the same, and that trim, just giving it a nice, warm white look will just really open it up. That looks like a bedroom. I would just paint through a fixture, fan, whatever you want. Another bedroom. Okay, laundry room. I mean, you could just shut the door and forget it, or you could paint, paint the wall color. I paint over wallpaper all the time. I mean, if you want to take the time to rip it out, more power to you, but I would paint it, paint those cabinets, bam, bam, you got a new laundry room, I believe. Okay, so this bathroom, in a minute, I'm going to zoom in and let me show you. And this may be another, OMG opinion, but I would leave this wallpaper. It's quirky, it's cute. I mean, they have the updated vanity, so that can give you kind of a vision of what you could do in the other bathroom as far as painting the vanity. I kind of like it. I like it with that wicker trash can they had. It looks good with that parquet floor. I kind of like it. I would leave it. So let's recap this house. So the flooring could be a major budget crusher if you were updating everything. But most of it could stay, I think, in my opinion. I don't care for carpet, so that would be, if I was going to make a choice, that would be the one that I would do versus ripping out a parquet floor. Paint, 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 paint. I'm telling you, paint can make so much of a difference to totally transform a space. I think this is a great home. It's in a great neighborhood. It's at a great price point. And, I wouldn't hesitate to buy this house. I say, okay, so thanks for watching and going through this listing with me. See you in the next one. Bye.